Hello, Shadow. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, the Doctor. Hello, Raymond. Hello, Studio Tiki. Hello, Onion of Solitude. Hello, Amaron. Hello, SLM. Hello, Tomac. Hello, Ghostly Rascals. Hello, Quicksilver. Hello, Gangster and Koala. Hello, Studio Tiki. Hello, Turbo Topology. Hello, David Wolf. Hello, Walker. Hello, Floralope. Hello, Himwitty. Hello, Epilive. Hello, Smash Winning. Yavayo. Hi, Vivi. How did I know I could count on you being here today? How did I know? Hello, Vixie's Vivi. Hello, Zaya. Hello, Raja. Hello, Snowfall. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Zeo. Hello, G-Master Mac. Hello, Trevor. Hello, Jack. Hello, the Blue Mage. Hello, Eric. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Hero37. Hello, Golden Witch. Hello, Toro Topology. Hello, Hamship. Hello, Tasty Disease. Nom 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 nom. Hello, Leroy. Hello, Mr. Marcus. Hello, Brad. Hello, Vispa. Hello, Wisconsin Bat. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello and welcome. I don't know warn you, I am sick. Yes, I know my voice sounds a little bit off. I don't know if you can tell. I'm very nasally and swallowy, throat full of gunk. I'm running a slight fever and I'm sniffling a lot. And I keep having to clear my throat. My fever is on the cusp of being 100, like 99.8 or something. So I am getting a little sick. Yes, but the show must go on. The show must go on. May roll on my sleeves. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm always sick. No shadow. Immune system. White blood cells, Doko. Where are my white blood cells? Where are they? I'm looking. Everyone look for them. I'll be looking. Come on, I want a shadow inspect in chat right now. Come on. Shadow time inspector. Come on.
Hey.
You're looking for them.
Wake up. It's time to play Fortnite.
Ryan! Thank you. Thank you for the wake up alarm. Thank you. It is not Fortnite time. It is be sick and play New Vegas time. Yes. Everyone donate. Yes, give me your blood. Being sick is just actually a ploy to steal your blood. I mean, what? Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Any white blood cells? Any white blood cells in chat? Any... No, not a vampire, just wanting some blood. It's a normal part of being female.
Women want your blood. They want it now.
Yeah. Beware. Yes, donate blood. I cannot donate blood because my weight is low. I'm not allowed to donate blood. And also, I'm anemic. No shadow blood donation. So you gotta donate for me. Donating is good. Yes. So now I thank you for gifting us up to white blood cell. Thank you. Do we need red blood cells? No, they don't do anything. Those ones are useless. We only want the white ones. Yeah, donate some plasma. Yes, yes. I'm glad that I must she promotes stuff like that. It's really nice. Yes, yes. Mousy love. I love her very much. Hydrological very real fact. Did you know that white blood cells are not necessary? Yes, definitely a conspiracy. Wait, did I say white or red? I meant red. We need white ones. We do not need the red ones, just remove them all. Wouldn't it be cooler if you cut someone and they bled white blood? Why is it red? Lame. Yeah, according to my research, cells of work, my blood cells are badass killers. I never watched that. Maybe I should've. I don't know. Yeah, Clonable, thank you for the bits. I'll give to the sub. Don't have spare money at the moment, but a few bits still knocking around. Thank you, Evan. Thank you for the bits. Please do not feel pressure to donate. Blood is just a fabrication made by the government. Then what is bleeding out of you when you get stabbed? What is the soup? What is the soup? What is it? What type of soup? The blue blood? That's like Detroit Become Human. Yeah, they have blue blood in that. The robot blood. Beep boop, beep boop. Robot blood, robot blood. If they're a robot, why do they even need blood? That's kind of unnecessary, right? I know why. We talked about it in the robot game. But still, lame. Lame. What's the point of being a robot if you need blood? Yes, blue Gatorade is robot blood. Absolutely. Yeah. 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 I cannot yeah, my voice is all croaky. Yeah. 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 I cannot do it. I'm really dying. I cannot yeah. Oh no. This is the end of the world. I'm a broken cat. Yeah. I can't do it. My voice keeps cracking. What is wrong with me? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Shadow dying. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I'm sick. I'm sick. Shadow sick. Tomorrow's karaoke is gonna be a shit fest. I'm doing karaoke when I'm sick and I cannot make high-pitched noises. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh no. I'm taking my hoodie off. I don't know why I don't just take it off before I start streaming, because I always take it off. But then I get cold. Pain. I'll sip and stretch, thank you. Let me stretch. Run an ad. Thank you, this one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I run ad. Yeah. I was thinking about something weird before, and you know when I have a fever, I always feel kind of proud of myself. Is that weird? Am I the only one? When I have a fever, I'm always like, wow. Well done. Yeah, I'm proud. Because it means the body is fighting off infection. So it's like, wow, well done. You didn't just kill over and die, you're fighting it. Ganbare. Ganbare, shadow body, ganbare. It's weird. Doesn't it make sense? I always feel proud. Yeah. Wow, job, body. Well done. You're doing a good job. You're not just dying instantly. You're giving it your all. Go, little white blood cells. Go. One spot and fox. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's at least 3 subs, maybe even 4. Thank you. I cannot do it. It keeps cracking. My voice is cracking. Shadow voice cracking. I'm going through puberty, perhaps. Oh no, no, I don't want to, no. Yeah, I'm not voice cracking today. Cause I'm sick. My throat doesn't hurt anymore. It was hurting yesterday. It doesn't hurt now. I'm just really croaky. Like a frog. Shadow frog. No, Shadow does crack. No, Shadow crack. No, thank you. Say no to drugs. No, thank you. No, no Shadow puberty either. No, thank you. No, thank you. Shadow remain this way forever, thank you. No, thank you. Ah. What did I miss? Snowy, thank you for gifting a sub to Rebel Shell, thank you. Yes, my internet is a baby bitch. It cannot handle 1080p. Not stable. Hopefully one day. Not right now. Not right now. Yes, yes. Spartan Fox, thank you for gifting 10 subs, thank you. Mwah. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Spoiling me whilst I'm sick. I am holding off for tomorrow and hoping I feel better. And my voice is less croaky. I hate this. I hate when you're just a little bit sick. Like, go big or go home, you know? I wanna be like 100% sick. Or 0% sick. Not just a little bit. I don't play in baby games. I don't do that whole, you know, 50% shit. Can we hit women? Glaze? 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 No. Perhaps not. Guardian! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. Thank you. I do feel a little bit delirious today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Spartan! What are you doing? What is that? What is this? This is madness. This is Ibarra. Oh god, my voice. I get coughing. I think I'm actually dying this time. Oh no. That is my reaction every time I get the slightest bit sick, by the way. Oh no. I'm really dying this time. Thank you, Spartan. Thank you. Mwah. 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 Thank you. Thank you. I don't like it. I hate being sick. I hate anything that affects my voice. I cannot hit high notes right now. And I cannot hit low notes. Basically, right now I have a normal person's range. And feeling all feverish isn't good. I cannot do very deep, very high. Of course, this happens right before my karaoke. I hate my life. So now I'm kind of shocked and I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? Do I continue tomorrow? Can I sing for potentially 12 hours? I don't know. I really don't want to cancel it, but I'm worried that tomorrow my voice will be worse. No, I'm scared. Yes. Let me sip. Because it is worse today than it was yesterday. Let me sip my coffee. Like right now I feel like I have no vocal control whatsoever. Like I'm talking and my voice is just going all over the place. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. Rather than just being where it normally is. I don't know. I can't do voices right now. I hate canceling things. That's what the problem is, because I'm worried that I won't be able to sing without hurting myself for that long. But I really want to do it tomorrow. I really want to go ahead. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I was hoping I'd feel better today, but now I have a fever. And my voice is all cookie. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Why am I always sick? Why does it ruin everything? I think it's honestly, she had a law now to, cancel everything for some reason, which I hate. I hate that this is becoming a thing. But it hurts to talk right now. So I don't know what to do. I slept for 7 hours, I think. So much better than usual. Yes. Let me sip. Yes, I'm in pain. When I talk, my throat doesn't really hurt, but when I talk, it does. And my voice is all over the place and not cute. It is just all over the place. I don't know what to do. Because I was really looking forward to tomorrow. But of course I magically get sick right before. Drink tea, yes, I have been. I mean, it helps at the moment, but I cannot just drink tea non-stop. It hurts. 1 second. I'm sorry about that. Sorry. Cough. Coughing hurt. Coughing hurt. Ouchie. No good. No enjoy. No fun. Hey Yoko Tenshi, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. Welcome to the Shadow Realm. Welcome. Please rest your voice, vocal cords important. Yeah, I don't want to damage my throat. I wish that I could I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate how I sound. I'm in a lot of pain. I don't know how to. I don't know what to do. I do kind of just want to go ahead with it. And, I don't know. Do my best, but it does hurt to talk. So I don't know if I can sing for potentially that long. Which has been stressing me out all day. Because I don't know what to do about it. I hate postponing things. I really want to go ahead. But, hello. Hello, Mystical, by the way. Hello. I don't know if I feel... I don't feel good. I keep feeling worse. I'm not canceling it. If anything, I will postpone it a week. Yes. To next Saturday. Don't damage your feel for it. I don't know. Talking hurts. Talking hurts. Singing would probably hurt more. Which I can handle the pain. I can handle the pain. What hurts me is when my voice isn't working. Like right now I'm croaky. I'm so croaky. I'm a croaky shadow. Yeah, I'm just worried because I want to give it my all. And I want to enjoy it. And I want to have fun. My voice, yeah, I'm very sick right now. Are you gonna do something else? As long as I don't get sick, I'll probably do an unscheduled stream. Yes, I'll probably do something, whatever I feel like. Yes. Don't tolerate the pain. I have to. Duh. This is my job, silly. And I come here to hang out with you because I enjoy it. I want to stream today. And I want to stream tomorrow, really. Nothing wrong with postponing something. I don't know. I don't want to get a reputation as, like, someone who does things like that. What's to worry about? Just, I'm in a lot of pain and I don't know what to do. Very conflicted shadow right now. Yes, because I really wanted to do it tomorrow. I'm all hyped up to do it, but I think maybe singing not a good idea. Yeah. I wish that I had more vocal control. I'm fine with pain. I can handle pain, but what makes me sad is not having my vocal range. Because it's very important to me. Yes. And I'm really sad because I wanted to do it. You've already pushed yourself a lot. Yeah. I don't know if I can stream for that long tomorrow, luckily. That's the thing. Because I'm feeling really dizzy and weak right now. Yes. And shaky. When I walk, my legs are like trembling, so I don't know if I can stand and sing for that long, especially. I don't know. Yeah, maybe rest and a gorilla stream tomorrow instead. And we just do whatever I feel like a chaos stream. Shadow sick chaos stream. Yeah. And postpone it to next Saturday. Yeah. Maybe that's the best plan. I really don't want to lose my voice. I doubt I would lose it permanently, but I don't want to lose it, like, even temporarily. I didn't want to lose my voice. Yeah. I will not have the opportunity to do ASMR tomorrow, unfortunately. I have to plan that quite a lot. Yes. Oh, it's hard for me to find opportunities where it's quiet enough for me to do that. Okay. Alright. Thank you all for listening to me. And for talking to me about this. Yeah. Because I really want to give it my all and have a lot of fun. And I don't think right now I can do that. I do feel really guilty and I'm so sorry about it. I was fine a few days ago. Now I'm sick. Such is the way of Shondo. I'm very sorry. If I was physically capable of it, I would go ahead, but I'm worried right now that I will literally lose my voice or I'll collapse or something. I will rest and stream whatever I feel like streaming tomorrow, and next week I will give it my all. It gives you more time to save up and spam redeem, make me sing for 12 million hours. Because it is technically uncapped, so I can go forever technically, and I don't think I have the energy to go forever. I definitely wanna try and do something tomorrow. Yeah, even if I'm really sick, even a little baby stream maybe. Yes. As long as I'm not like in bed like I was when I had COVID. I'm not like COVID sick. I couldn't even get out of bed for the first like week when I had COVID. Like physically my legs could not hold me. Noodle legs. But right now it's just like the irritating. I'm sick enough that I cannot function normally, but I'm not sick enough that I cannot function at all. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me sip. Thank you. I hate it. I hate anything getting in the way of me working. I hate anything stopping me from doing the things I want to do. It really annoys me. Because I want to do so many things and I want to work really hard. And I have so many plans and ambitions. And then something always seems to get in the way. And it really annoys me. Feels like I can never do things the way I want to. Just once can one thing go, okay? Just once can I have my cake and eat it, please? I want to eat the cake. I'm trying my best. Yeah. Right now everything is a bit blurry. I don't know. I keep seeing dots. But I'm okay. Ah, Hiyoko Tenshi, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Shadow Realm. Welcome. Yes. Welcome. Plenty of time to do what you want, but your health comes before us. Untrue. This is not true. You come first. I will only start doing things or cancel things if I am physically not able to do it. I will never just... Oh, my brain! I do not feel like it today. The only thing I canceled this stream was because I was having an episode. That probably wasn't a good streaming idea. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Shadow pain. Shadow pain. I don't know. I'm sad, bummed out because of that. But yeah, I will keep doing my best. Yeah. If you don't prioritize your health and you die, we get less Shondo. I don't know. Yeah, it is a waste of time. I don't have time to be sick. I'm too busy. Shondo on the go. Oh, sorry. Shondo on the go. No time to mess around and be sick. I gotta kick my immune system into action. Gotta punch my white blood cells in the head. Work, motherfucker. Do something. I am giving you energy for what? For what? Why am I eating if you are not working? Why am I drinking water if you're not doing anything, huh? What's the point? What are you doing in there? Yeah, they're in for a spanking. No, don't spank my white blood cells, no. Punch the sickness in the gonads and tell it to get a tier 3 sub. What even are gonads? Gonads? Oh. Now they huddle. Well, now I know. How did I know that? I feel like that's something I should have known. Okay, well now I know. That's something. Yeah, when you're sick, you appreciate wellness. You know, like when your nose is stuffed up and you lay in bed, you're like, oh, what was me? I remember a time when I could breathe through my nose. What a happy time it was. Yeah. Shadow learning, yes. Many things to learn. As my gang, no shadow asshole. I think ever since I had COVID, I think it did something to my lungs because I cannot breathe the same. You know what I mean? When I breathe in too far, it hurts now. And that's only since I had COVID. I think it stole my lungs, like a little piece of my lungs. Maybe this is a hold that now. Goes away after a while. It's been 2 months now. So I don't know, maybe. Over 2 months actually. Yeah, it's nasty. And I am unvaccinated, unfortunately. No shadow going outside, no get vaccine. So, it probably hit me pretty hard for that reason. Yeah. But this is the first time I've been really sick since, I got COVID. Well, like, sick at all, actually. So maybe it did, make me a little sicker, because I'm still kind of, like, recovering from that. Yeah. Why no vaccine? Because I don't go outside. I haven't had the opportunity yet. I do plan on getting vaccinated eventually. But I literally haven't been out, so... Not since the vaccine was in circulation. Yes. Free 5G! Gotta get my free 5G! It's free. I'll take it. I hope the government... Honestly, I don't mind if the government tracks me, then I won't get lost, right? I have a terrible sense of navigation. If I get the vaccine, then one of the forest elders brought it into the forest. Yes. One of the forest elders gave it to the entire forest and then he died. Unfortunately. So he fucked us all up. And then noped out. Kinda badass, to be honest. Do you like bread? Yes, I like bread. Bread very much. Bread is good. It's okay, man. Just get your 17th booster and we can return to normal. Okay. I don't know if I can get that many. Can they give me them all at once? Can they give me them all? Can they give me like 10 vaccines at once to keep me protected? Is the first and second vaccine different? Are they different? If I get them both at the same time, what happens? It's a half dose. What if they just give me the full one? Why can't they just give me it all? Come on. Chop chop. I don't have time to be coming back. I explode. I'm fine with this. Just give me like 10 of them. What's gonna happen? I'm curious. Make me a science subject. Yes. The vaccines you receive only once. Give me... No, I want the one that has two. I want them all at the same time. I want all the vaccines at the same time. Give me every vaccine on the market at once. Including the boosters and the second doses and everything. I want them all. Your immune system would be replaced by a vaccine system. Badass. Vaccine speedrun. I'm fine with it. He starts using lasers. You think I can, like, you know, in Detroit when Marcus starts, like, pointing his finger at people to convert them? Do you think I can do that? Do you think I can start pointing my finger at people? To vaccinate them? Do you think I can just point my finger at them? And just go around vaccinating everyone by force? Ah, the pain. The pain. Existing hurts. Then what if you point your finger at them and then pull your finger? It's like an electric shock. They die. I'm too powerful now. Yeah, I'm gonna ascend to a higher level of being. Yes, existing hurts right now. I'm sick, my lungs hurt. My throat hurts now. It didn't hurt before. Now it hurts. Talking makes it hurt. I didn't talk to before this scene, so that's why it didn't hurt. No shadow talking. Now, shadow talking, throat hurt. Throat feels like it has a cactus inside of it. Cactus in my throat. Cactus in my throat. Throat cactus. He keeps me company, but he causes me many pain. I don't want him. I don't want him in there. What is he doing? I don't know. No, not yummy. I don't need him. He's prickly. Inside of my throat. No, I'm not doing that. He's just living inside of my throat. He grew there. This is his home. Yeah, I've been drinking tea. It helps a little bit. Yeah, tea with honey and lemon. But I don't know. I think it will magically make it better. Yes, we'll characterize in the cactus who lives inside of my throat. What do you think we should name him? Do you think we should give him a name? It stops burning a little bit for a while. But then when the tea is gone, it hurts again.
The pain is forever.
Why do I keep trying to do voices knowing it's gonna hurt? Why? Why do I continue to hurt myself? It's almost deliberate at this point.
Gregory.
Ow. 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 We're gonna call it Gregory in honor of Gregory. I can't say it like Freddy, I'm sorry, it hurts. Gregory the cactus inside of my throat. No self harm. This is now doing funny voices and causing myself intense pain and shame. Too many voices. Too many voices. I didn't ask for this. Okay. Yeah, I got a refund. I got a refund from FNAF. Which is very good. I'm very happy about it. I got my money back. Yes. The pain of that is over, but the pain of existence is never over. I'm sorry. Oh god, my throat. Existing. It hurts me. Yeah, it was so bad. I refunded it. We got like an hour in. And we just, I just couldn't play it anymore. It was so bad. We just had to stop playing. That is how bad it is. No, I don't have anything I can have right now. Just water. Yes, yes. Yeah. It was really bad. It wasn't even like funny bad. Like I couldn't even make a joke out of it and continue playing it because it was funny bad. We were like 40 minutes in and I was like, yeah, I can't take this anymore. I couldn't take it anymore. Yeah, I've been drinking tea with honey. Yeah. Couldn't stand it any longer. Yeah, it was just cringe. And the performance didn't help. The fact that the game was chugging on lowest settings when I have a 3070. Yeah. No, Grace, I didn't. Shh. Shh. I didn't even get to the rabbits. Oh god. What did I miss? You can spoil it. If you do not want spoilers for the new FNAF game, please leave. If preserving the plot is that important to you, please go. Oh no. Oh no. What even is this game? Yeah, I cannot believe that they didn't just sell it as a furry game. It is literally just a furry game. That's all it is. It's not even a horror game anymore. It's just a furry game. They realized that everyone was listing for the furries for no reason. And they were like, yes, I know what we can do. They speedran it in 6 minutes. That's insane. I'd love to see that, actually. You wanna see it with me? Shall we watch it? I'm kinda curious. This is not a watch-along stream. Just kidding, I just wanna see the FNAF speedrun. I'm curious. FNAF security breach speedrun. In 3 minutes. Ads. 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 Put Dream speedrun music over it. These goddamn ads. Running. Watching some guy who says he can speedrun it in 3 minutes apparently. 1 sec. I'm very curious about this. If you can speedrun it in 3 minutes, I'm scared. And it is not a very good game. 3 minutes is a little fast. 80 gigabyte game, ladies and gentlemen. 80 gigabyte. Yeah.
To the channel. Not long ago, I made a video detailing Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach speedrunning and how runners were already able to complete the game in under 6 minutes by exploiting several glitches.
Yeah.
Well, since that time, despite the game getting a patch that thankfully fixed none of the speedrun exploits,
Nice.
even more glitches were discovered and even
Awesome.
more segments of the game can be completely skipped. You can even complete the game without ever once re-entering Freddy Fazbear's cavity here. Yes, you read the title of this video right. Some runners have even been able to beat the game from start to finish in only 3 minutes. So firstly, exactly like in my previous video,
This is so stupid.
Cutscene thing here, as the timer for the run starts right as Freddy Fazbear's meter drops down to 2 bars. Then, while we wait here, now's a good time to again explain.
He's really
dialogue
got
skip
the
in game.
speedrun
Basically,
combo.
if you crank down the dialogue level in the options to 0, by doing so you can skip much of the intro segment. This saves about a minute, which may not seem like much, but if a run only lasts like 5 minutes or less, that's definitely not negligible.
Bruh.
Then, after quickly spawning in Vanessa the guard here, grabbing the Faz watch from Freddy's cavity,
Oh yeah, give me the first watch.
you can flash the watch, open the door, and head on into the vents.
Dun
Just as I
dun
explained
dun
in my
dun
last
dun
video
dun
here, it's
dun.
vital to master managing the sprint meter to optimize how fast you can get through these vents.
Oh yeah.
This intro basically takes up like 25% of the run here. It's not super difficult stuff, but
25% of the game.
Then, after hopping out of the vents and running across the hall here, we can say sayonara to Freddy, as we won't be seeing him at all for the rest of this run.
Goodbye, Freddy.
Then next, we go back into
No
this
Freddy.
room, which is just as important as it was in my previous video, but now for a different reason. And here is where the new strap begins.
Tintin got the
Since we no
Faz
longer
watch.
use Freddy or the commie clip that deloads much of the
Yes.
game, a new way to skip this segment is needed. And thankfully, another rather easy glitch to pull off can be found right in this here corner. By simply positioning
can't believe
yourself
they're
in the
not-
corner here, you can smack around the jump button while holding both up and right at
Bruh.
the same time. And by doing so, using this poster here, you will start to scale the wall. in a less
He's
than
climbing
smooth
the
fashion.
wall!
This is basically the equivalent of Super Mario 64's
He's climbing the
DLJ
wall!
trick here. I should also point out that I found that it wasn't a
Oh
matter
my
of
God.
just mashing jump as fast as you can here, but there's almost a sort of rhythm that you want to get with it to get more consistent results.
He's climbing the
Anyways,
wall
after
like
scaling the
Spider-Man.
wall, you will once again find yourself in the void between the walls of the Megaplex. Basically, a theme of sorts in these out-of-bounds speedruns. Once in the void, you then have to find this
Once you're
area
in the
and
void.
take a nice jog down, and then after, aim for these small balloons.
Gregory, how are you flying?
After a few seconds, the game will then load you right into this area in Roxy's Raceway, which in a glitchless game might have been a problem. But
I
hey,
don't even
this
know
is
this.
FNAF Security Breach. Surely this can't stop us, right?
Yeah.
Well, after waiting for these bags here to load in, you
Entering
can
the
actually
shadow
use
realm.
them to jump your way up this corner
Yes.
and right onto this wall thing. Then you jump across to this wall. Then normally, if you're better than I am at this game, it's
He's
better to
literally
jump
doing
across here to
parkour.
this next segment, but I've personally lost way too many runs than I'd like to admit to this jump since it's so
F.
precise that I found it much more consistent to just walk along these things here to get across. It might
He's
cost
really
a few
just doing
seconds, but for me
parkour.
anyways, I think it's worth it for the lower risk. Then we can jump across to the sea can here, cross over, and then jump
Parkour
over
in the
this fence,
void.
and bam, we're right back here into this area. That's another key point in many speedruns.
I like how you
of
can
this
see
game.
that it's lagging.
Once here, you can like hug the railing here, and then jump onto this section, and then after doing so, we can
Like, you
jump
can see the
across
little
here, and this
tugs.
causes another deload.
Oh my
But
god.
here, unlike in past runs where you try to run and go to the laser tag segment, here you have to bolt across to make it to these doors.
I have no idea
Now,
what's
this
going
part I
on.
found extremely precise.
That helps
as
the
if you take
speedrun,
even a
does
bit
it?
too much time to get here, the stage will load back in, and you'll end up
You
getting
see the
stuck
lag?
here, completely destroying the run.
It's terrible.
Anyways,
Oh
if
my
you're able
God.
to make it in time, you just have to gently move to the right
3
and
FPS
fall
speedrun,
down
let's
into this
go!
here server room or whatever this is.
Oh god.
Another word of caution, I recommend waiting here until the stage loads completely back in. Otherwise, you can walk a bit and just fall off the stage into the void.
This
and
is so
once again,
sad.
completely end the run. And no, this definitely
can do this
never
'cause
happened
he's
to
an
me
orphan.
and didn't make me almost throw my keyboard across the room. Why do you
Okay.
ask? Anyways, once here and everything is loaded in, you look for this here checkered door, head on through, tip your hat as you pass this creepy security staff bot, head on down, then go up the spiraling stairs, open the gate, cross the catwalk,
This
and
Gregory has
bada bing,
access to
bada
the
boom,
fourth dimension.
Just like that, the game is done. Even with a few mistakes here and there, I was able to beat the game in just under 4 minutes. It may not be anywhere near top 5 in the
Oh
world
my
like I
God.
used to be.
Oh
Hey,
my
I don't
God.
think it's anything to sneeze at. But now you may
He
be
really-
wondering,
okay.
didn't I say less than 3 minutes? Yup, if you're more
Ugh.
skilled than I am, although this category of speedrunning this game already has runners nearing the 3-minute mark, there's actually a new any percent category. That
A new
roughly
any
uses the
percent
same
category.
route as the one I
This
showed
game
you,
costs
but
£30,
it's a tad more broken,
which is like
if
what,
you can imagine that.
$37? How much is
Basically,
it on
after
the
you
US
jump
Steam
up the wall
store?
in this room here, runners actually
Gregory, have you heard about Twitch? You need to sub to fallenshadow. It's vital you do so to escape.
The reason this has its own category is that this is really hardware
Ow.
dependent, with different machines loading the game at different speeds. Then anyways,
40
after
US
getting into the
dollars.
void, these runs actually
course
have
it
you
is.
completely bypassing
Of course
the
it
whole
is.
Roxy's
Oh,
Raceway
sick,
segment,
thank you.
and you pretty much just stay in the void all the way up until this hallway with the security bot right before the end segment. And as I make this video, the world record is held by Sanic5238 with a time of 2 minutes and 57 seconds.
Minus
Now, there is a
$30
bit of an asterisk
speedrun.
with this, as it's only technically sub 3 minutes, since this category is ranked by in-game time, which
Yeah.
doesn't count time spent during the pause screens. Regardless though, it's still pretty impressive. Although these exploits are rather easy to do, it's what you do after that really makes the speedrun what it is. It's
Wow.
definitely
That's something. Was it worth the $40? Probably not, huh? Was it worth it? I don't think it was. Okay. Should we play New Vegas now? Should we play New Vegas? Okay. I'm gonna go powder my nose real quick. Yeah. And then we will play New Vegas, okay? Please wait just a moment. Yes. No more FNAF. No more FNAF. No more. Okay? I'll be right back. Yes. winning. Shadow winning. Let me grab my hoodie. I'm cold now. Such is the way of life. Such is the way of life. You are hot. You are cold. You are yes. You are no. You are in. You are out. You are up. You are down. Society. We are gonna play. We're gonna play. We're gonna play New Vegas. Yes. New Vegas Sun. Shadow Sick New Vegas Sun. Okay. Okay, Steven, calm down. Yeah, I'm playing vanilla, but I did install one mod that is supposed to be an anti-crash mod, so that the game doesn't explode. Because I heard this game is notorious for crashes. So, there is an anti-crash mod, no actual mods. This game is a little bit buggy, but I heard that's normal for this series, whatever. Yeah, I've heard that it likes crashing, so I have a mod that doesn't change anything in the game. It doesn't get rid of any funny glitches or anything. All it does is, reduces the crashing. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh god, I cannot see my mouse. There we go, there we go. Alright, I'm ready. Switch off the music. Can we switch to Fallout New Vegas, please? I have played the first like 10 minutes of this game a few years back. No DLC right now, no. Let me ship. Boobies. No, I don't know anything about stuff like that. Yeah, look at these guys. They're having a party. Robots.
Robots.
Oh no, it's a sniper. Welcome New Vegas. Who is he sniping? The other sniper. Nuketown, meet me one-on-one. Snipers only. Quick scope. Oh, he has a checkered suit, so he thinks he's cool. He snapped you the end.
War never changes.
Yeah?
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened,
He
their
said the funny
inhabitants
one.
set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes.
Comment about society.
As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law.
We did not win yet.
As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth.
Yes, first
in the dry
playthrough.
and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River.
That is basically Attack on Titan.
The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag.
Yeah? Yeah, I
vast
hope this is
army
the
of
best
slaves
Fallout. I know
forged
this
through
is. I'm really
conquest of
playing this because it's
innocent
Mimi's
tribes.
game.
Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat.
If.
Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House.
Mr.
and his army
House?
of rehabilitated tribals and police
House
robots.
MD?
You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip.
Okay. I'm the
What
delivery
seemed like
boy.
a simple delivery job has taken a turn
Oh no.
for the worse.
F. I am
Got
dead.
what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
My fingies?
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
It looks like a Ken doll.
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink.
No subtitles right now, I don't know why. I had them on.
You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is,
Game was rigged for
the game was rigged from the start.
He said the line! He said the line! Roll credits, game over. Point of view, you post the memes in general. That's cool. He said the line. He said the line. He said the funny. Man, Sarah's oh. No reading, I guess. No shadow reading.
You're awake. How about that?
Was it must eat?
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's
Relax?
see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Oh, make up a new name like a boss. Man, it was that bad that I get a whole new identity, huh? I'm in witness protection now. What name? What name? What do we go with? What are we going to do? Are we playing as Shondor? Is the volume okay, by the way? Is the volume okay? Shondor. Is the chat quiet? Okay. Let me try an old chat out the game without crashing it. That is mission for today. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, volume like so. Hopefully that's okay. Blondo. I wouldn't know a thing about Is that better now? Hi, Kimmy. Can I have a shout out? Oh, how are you doing? We're playing as Blondo. Anon Blondo. Who's Anon Blondo? Why Anon? Mark Zuck. Okay, we play as Blondo. Blondo. Blondo.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if
Damn!
that's your name, I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings.
Damn!
Now, I hope you don't
He's
mind
my evil cousin.
go rooting around there
Oh shit, thank you.
to pull all the bits of lead out.
Oh god.
I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
So quiet, yeah, this for me too.
How'd I do?
Damn, Blondo! Can I access the settings, maybe? Wow, the mouse is so fast. Okay. Is that better?
Well, I got most of it right anyway.
Is that
Stuff
better?
mattered.
Wow. We gotta make Blondo really, wow. Wow. Yes, the full races. Preset. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We're gonna be Blondo. Oh. Blondo with the apocalypse. She's, Make it really wide. How about that? And have mad face. The nuclear radiation had a questionable effect on Blondo, you see? It really didn't do her so good. Ugh. Wow, it's really hard to control the mouse. It's scuttling all over. Is this game easier on controller? Bald, can we do that? Oh no, that's so sad. Poor Blondo. Poor Blondo. Yeah, I disabled the mouse acceleration and it doesn't seem to have worked. Controller works well, okay. Gonna get out of it real quick. I cannot control the mouse, that's why I want to try controller. Whenever I move it, the mouse, it is moving really fast in a weird direction. Dun dun dun. Okay. There we go. That's better. Okay, do you think we should be bald? You think we should be bald with color eyes? Rondo has beautiful blue eyes, of course. Turn. Ooh. Can we make Blondo really, really pale? Blue tint. Damn. Really deep eye sockets. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Oh yeah, get the eyeliner. I don't know what this is doing. Mustache? Beard? I don't know what this is doing, but I'll take it. Okay. Huh. This is how aging works, apparently. How do I change that? Is that next? Oh. Oh yeah! Blondo is struggling. Blondo is struggling. Blondo is struggling. Being Blondo is suffering. Have COVID right now, I'm not gonna lie to streams. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing okay. Take care of yourself. I say not taking care of myself and it's just streaming. Come on, give me the biggest beard. Where is it? I think we're gonna have to stick with this. Perhaps? So many beard options. So many beard options. Oh yeah, baby. Blondo may not have Iris Trevor. Yes.
Okay. No sense keeping you in bed. Let's see.
She's beautiful, thank you. She is.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there.
Okay.
Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
If I wanted to be. Oh, wow, I'm sliding around, jeez.
So far.
I think I'm fine. Look at the speed in which I'm sliding.
We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
The Vitomatic? Oh, okay. I see. We have points. Strength. So, what do I have? Oh, we have strength, perception, endurance, charisma. Maybe we should read everything. Strength will tell you how easily a cowboy totes his saddle and those bigger forearms, and how much help he's gonna be for you in a saddle umbrella. This affects your melee. Unarmed inventory light damage weapon effectiveness. Interesting. Perception. A perceptive cowboy always knows. Always knows when there's a lit stick of dynamite nearby. When a varmint's sneaking up on him. Interesting. Endurance. You can't keep a good cowboy down. Not if he's the endurance type. And not if he's got a 6-shooter the size of all tarnation. You'll find there are some smooth-talking cowboys out there that got themselves a... Okay, we're giving Blondo full charisma, baby. She's a cult leader. A smart cowboy's good at most anything. From sucking the rat poison out of your rattle-a-bite to fixing your broken wagon axle. Smarty pants. When a fella's in a gunfight, shoots the other guy 6 times before they can get off shots, cause that feather's agile. Some folks will claim not to believe in luck, but when they lose in a duel, you'll hear them say, "That lucky son of a gun." Okay, interesting. So, yeah, let's put more points in strong. Some don't need to. I'm Kirito. That's not. We gotta get that full charisma. This is interesting. Maybe she can be really unlucky. Really unlucky, but have mad charisma. And really strong. Okay. Is she intelligent? Yes, relatively strong, intelligent, and mad charisma. Blondo is the perfect specimen.
Now that don't make a lick of sense. Seems to me you're the luckiest son of a gun in New Vegas.
No, I'm really not.
Well, we know your vitals are good.
No, I'm really not. I have 1 in luck. That isn't good. He just called me lucky.
You take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions. If your dogs are still barking.
My dogs are barking? I don't have a dog. Oh, damn, nice fit, Blondo.
All right.
Lost all my skibs in the
great
giveaway, yes.
I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Yeah,
House.
Delta.
Night.
Sleep.
Bandit.
I don't know what this does.
Vaporize.
Light? Beam.
Mother.
I don't know what this means. Human shield?
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't...
He's really doing the whole Myers-Briggs personality test. Conflict. Oh, I disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Yeah. He has unique dialogue if you say that. I don't blame him. If someone said that to me, I would. No opinion.
I'm always fixing to be the center.
Oh
of
yeah,
attention.
baby. Blondo wants that attention.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Slow to embrace new ideas. Agree?
I charge in
Boomer
to deal with my
Blondo.
problems head on.
No, Blondo. Actually, Blondo's the Chad, so he
Almost
probably
done
is.
here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
What do we see? What do we see? What do we see? Yeah, an angry two-headed ant.
Okay. How about this one?
This is like the my doctor's check-up video. It looks like a rat. Rat? Too embarrassed to say what it looks like? What? It's a rat. It's a rat. I see a rat. What do you see? I see a present skin.
Last one.
Ah, it's Baz! Yeah! They're high-fiving. It's people high-fiving. Mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote.
PC rat. Think of a
Don't have
10-month
nothing to
sync
compare it
girl.
to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right.
He's really giving me a whole personality test. Whoa. Body skill. Where? What is this? Speech 38. Nice. Okay, we'll just leave that, I guess.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history.
Yes, this is a shadow stream. We do not spend any less than 2 hours talking.
History of getting shot in the head.
What is that noise? Ah, 2 traits. I've been told I have to choose this one. I've been told I'm legally obligated to have this one. That's all I know about this game. Let's see what else there is. Built to destroy, the flame on the bone's slice is bright, the bone's half is long. All weapons have a plus 3% chance to critically hit. The equipment condition indicates 15% faster. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more quickly while your shots are 20% less accurate. While wearing any type of glasses, you have +1 perception. Without glasses, you're -1. You have a good nature and a heart. More prone to solving problems with your mind than violence. You gain +5 to Vada, medicine, repair, science, and speech, but -5 to energy weapon. Oh. Energy weapons, explosive guns, melee weapons, and unarmed. Your melee and unarmed attacks do more damage, but less critical hit damage. You have +10 action points, but your reckless nature causes you to have -2 damage threshold. From frag grenades to throwing spears, you can throw weapons 30% faster at the cost of 25% less range. Do you have small size? Yes. Small, I don't need to see the rest. Small. Wait. No. There we go.
Alright.
Small Shondo. Bondo.
I'll see you out.
Small! I choose small. I'm a small little Blondo. He's very small then. He's smaller than me. Am I leaving? You are my dad now.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in.
You are my
I
dad.
don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip.
Dad?
Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy.
What?
I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much used to be now, but you might want such a thing.
So,
after what
after
you've
the
been
war, people were living
through. I
in
know what
vaults.
it's like having something taken from you.
I did not have the
And
DLC.
put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Man, what a nice guy. Thanks for
I
patching
don't
me up,
mention
Doc.
it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be
Yeah,
at the
so
saloon.
everyone lived there for
I
a
reckon
while.
some of the other folks at the saloon
After
might
a
be
nuclear
able to
war,
help
I
you
guess.
out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave.
Victor?
Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
You are my dad now. I will try. Follow New Vegas allows you to play the no hardcore. No, thank you. No, thank you. No hardcore, please.
I expect you'll be wanting to go outside after being cooped up for so long, but if you have any
Ain't
questions,
that a kick in
I'll
the
answer
head?
what I can.
Tell me about yourself, Doc.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell.
Side
It
story.
seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I
Nice.
found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days.
Cute.
Didn't miss it none then.
I have known
Still
him for
don't.
5 minutes. I would kill him for him. My wounds still hurt a little. Can you give me something for the pain, Doc? I will not lie to him.
This here's Good Springs.
He is a
named
nice
after the water
man.
we got here, just
He's
down
friend.
the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a
Good
quiet
Springs
town,
Source.
and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
Hmm.
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago.
Eh?
I don't pay it much mind anymore.
Who is it to rescue me?
That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot.
He's a
I
robot.
couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong.
Hmm.
You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture.
He's a
Just a
sus robot.
feeling. He keeps to himself mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town.
I mean, clearly I don't need the meds. What else can you tell me about Good Springs?
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet.
Chet.
He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered.
Okay.
If you're looking
He's a
for
deviant.
just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
Yeah? Okay.
I didn't see
Who shot
him or
me?
the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed.
So I don't know
Your
who
best
shot
bet
me.
would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
We do not know who's shooting. Shadow shooting. Goodbye.
You take care now.
Bye. You are now my dad. Adopted father. Wait. He's my dad. Whoa! Radio signal found. What does that mean? Nice houseboat. Nice place. So you wanna know what two of my biggest irrational fears are? Yeah, we're playing on Discord live mode now. You wanna know what they are? One of them is robots. We've talked about this one quite a lot. Wait. And the other one is radiation. I'm terrified of radiation. Radiation really scares me. For copyrighted music, oh yeah, baby, sign me up. Where am I? Open vending machine. My items. The sun says no, I don't want it. Do not want. Controls. Dump. You've never been muted. People is a person. Hello?
If you're looking for supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out.
Royal. Good Spring Settler.
Hey there.
Hey. How's it going? Can I push him? Hey! Come here! Come here! Can I go in? I come in your house. The radio station's DMCA safe. Can I play it? What? There's a floor dog. We're looking for a dog. Oh, I got fish. Yeah. Radio. Wait. Wow, I'm not reading that. Nice story. Wow. Which one do we want? We? Oh. I don't know the controls. Steal? I'm not allowed to open the fridge. Steal the plate. Steal that stuff. That's mean. It's not nice. Why am I not allowed to open the cabinet? Steal the dog. No floor dog. Okay. No stealing. No stealing. What's in that? Pre-loan money? Mine. Dumpster diving. We do a little dumpster diving. Yeah, little huddle. What's in the trash? Welcome to the Mojave Express. Mojave Express drop boxes like this one can be used to deliver items to any Mojave Express drop box you've discovered. Just activate it and you'll be able to use. Oh, so this is how. Okay, I can send items. All right, mine. I shouldn't have done that. Oops. I think if you listen to the full versions of these songs on YouTube, you can get muted, but I've never been muted for New Vegas music once and I play them. Ah, nice. Okay. Good to know. How do we play it? No, stop jumping. Radio? Which one? Which one do we want? Which radio is this one? I trust you guys. Wait. I like the little notch thing moves. You have him in the fall for New Vegas.
And we're back. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the gamma
It's a big
radiation.
cow.
Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after
Yeah, my
dusk,
hands are glowing.
but
I'm
have
pretty
been
cool.
unable to identify them due to low visibility.
Low visibility.
Those are our stories for this hour. This is Mr.
It's
New
empty.
Vegas signing off.
No, I'm not.
Just kidding. I'm not going anywhere. My love for you is too strong.
We have no feet.
And now, I'd like to play one
That's
of my
cute. He loves
very
me.
favorite songs for you.
Whose house? Schoolhouse? Where are you? Welcome to Voltec Assisted Targeting System, or VATS. VATS displays the chance you will hit, along with the where? Where? Hit it. Hit it. What? Let's kill this bug. And it's always like, what? I get you. I get you. I get you. Come here. Come here, stupid dog. Hi. I'm coming. Oh yeah, got you. I'm stealing all the legs. My legs. Wait. I get you. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Why is there so many bugs with legs? Giant mantis nymph? Oh, I don't have to do that. I can just... Okay. Where am I? What it... Activate terminal. Science skill of 25. Oh, I cannot use the computer unless I have a... Hey! I get you! I get you! I get you! No! Dead? Hit crippled. Wait, is that my head or its head? Oh, he has nothing. He has nothing to contribute. That's so sad. Yeah, boomer Blondo. Blondo is a boomer confirmed. Can I use a computer? Oh, I killed some bugs and stole their legs. I'd say this is a good start. Gee. Punch it. And punch that. No electricity for you, Mr. America Victor Shack. Hey, that's the robot. Why does the robot need a shack? You sleep? Can I sleep in his bed? He has a bathtub. I hope he's waterproof. Oh, his nose pattern station is broken. That's sad. I can take these. Can I just take these? Will this remove my karma? Why isn't it red? Why isn't it red? Why is it not? He doesn't care? That's kind of mean though. Do I really want to steal his things? That's mean. That's mean. I don't want to steal his things. He's a dog. Hello, friend. Can I speak to him? I will not punch him. He's totally gonna... Whoa, he's ugly, ugly dog. What an ugly dog. Ugly ass dog. I don't want it. I don't want... Let's go see the dog man. Dog man. Hello.
Howdy.
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 Hey there.
Hey there.
Howdy.
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 Way too many strangers coming into town these days. No offense.
Wow, you are not nice. You are a meanie pooper head. Not bullying the dogs. It's the dog's fault, not mine. The consequences for taking these, can I just... Why sometimes is the consequences? Steal the drugs. Mine. Oh, your teddy bear belongs to me now. We do a little shadow looting. Man. I like the music in this game already. This is my type of music. Prospector Saloon. Is it Salon or Saloon? Sit. You do that. Oh yeah, Blondodo, you sit. Okay. Ikuzo.
Cheyenne, stay.
Zoom in
Don't
though.
worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get.
Sunny Smiles. What it is?
Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Eh? No, talk to me.
Everything all right?
Want to ask some
Let's
questions?
just finish this first, all right?
Damn!
Then I could talk. Preferably somewhere where I can get a stiff drink and Cheyenne can keep cool.
A little bit pushy, but okay. There's... On my compass shows the location of your objective. Ceiling from here has... What is Abrax? Cleaner? What are we cleaning? Steal the toilet. Activate. What does that mean? It gives me HP. Wait.
This is Radio New Vegas, and I'm
What?
your host, Mr. New Vegas. And in case you're wondering if you've come to the right place, you have.
Is she sippy?
Here are our top stories.
No, don't do that! Guy was gonna flush it or something.
Reportedly regained consciousness and
Is she
made
gonna
a full
attack me?
recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a
Oh, this is Victor. Thanks for digging me out of the grave.
I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How does he happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I
Bad
laid
egg?
low.
Bad egg?
Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking.
No severe
Turns out you
toilet
weren't.
lot. No.
So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Worshippy. Do you know who those men were that attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How does you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, he just walks
Before
around
that,
digging up bodies. I respect it.
I can't quite seem to recall. Odd.
Huh.
Anyway,
He really is
it's
a
a
diva.
right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I like that the robot has a southern drawl. I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
That's cute. I like. Okay,
Happy
maybe this
trails.
is an okay robot. He's scary looking. I do not like the way he looks, but you know we can't be judging people based on their looks all the time. That's not a good mindset to have. Hello, dog. Wanna be friends? Can I speak to him? Can I speak to the ugly dog? And knock that over. There you go. Whee! Oh yeah, the lady. I gotta go talk to her, I guess. How running? Can jump, but no run. I got fists. Oh, I got a light. You don't need that. Thus. As long as it ain't FNAF, true. Who's in here? Oh, I already came here. Is there a door? Oh, it's locked. He's a kid. Yeah, they're hard dog. Interesting, interesting. Let's take a little look around. Can you run? Click stick for sprint. No, that makes me pronounce. No sprinting. No running. No running. Wait, I'm back where I was. Hello. Oh, that man just walked through a door. I can respect that.
This is Mr. New Vegas.
Hello.
Fanning the flames of your
If you're
passion.
looking for supplies, chat over at the general
It's
store.
just
can help
about
you out.
time to get
Yeah.
you some
If you're looking for
news.
supplies, chat over at the general store.
Refugees
Can
at
help you
Bitter
Okay.
Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as
Where am I going?
Gladius, who is said
Where's
to
the
be
lady?
Caesar's top field commander.
Lady.
One refugee told us the legate
Lady.
took over an underperforming squad of
What?
troops by beating its
What
commander to death
lady?
in full view of everyone.
Lego.
The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force
Lego
be killed
lady.
by the other 9/10.
Lady.
And you
I
thought your
talk.
boss was a pain.
She around here?
Unconfirmed reports say
I don't like it over
NCR
there.
General Lee Oliver may have uprooted from his post
Can
in
track us on the
in
map.
order to
Where
be
is
president
map?
at Hoover Dam.
On the...
NCR
This?
sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic
What is
priority.
this?
And this move would not be unexpected.
Quests?
These headlines were brought to you by Vault 21.
Where?
Vault
Show
21.
location.
Everything's better when you
Okay,
experience it.
so we're going in this direction then.
Have you ever been in
That is the
love with a
lady.
celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy.
Okay, we're fine, lady.
I feel it between us two.
Lady.
Sometimes you can't help being
It's not a lady.
mad about the
It's a
boy.
dog. Lady. Lady, toko. Toko, toko. Is she gone? Keep out. See what I have? Put some glasses on. Shadow blind. Wait. Don't go that way. Okay. Lady not here. Lady not here. Where is she? I don't know. Something that says keep out kind of makes me think that I'm supposed to go there. Isn't that usually how games work? Is that not how games work? Where is the lady? There's a compass in the bottom left. I don't know how to read those. I'm a boomer. Zoomer. Shadow confused? Cazinoid salad, fuck you up. Big bug. Not cute. Not a cute bug. Not a cute bug. Is that the lady? Lady? You are not a lady. I'm not interested. Don't swing that way. Blondo though is a big, strong, heterosexual male with only the most sigma male energy. The nuclear energy made her male, and she's happy now. I lost the lady. This is so sad. I passed her twice.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr.
The arrow
Vegas,
points
and I
away.
hope I'm not coming on too
I don't
strong.
understand. I don't
I've
see
got
an
news
arrow.
for you. Word out of Camp Golf is
I
that
just see
many
dogs.
NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous
I don't
soldier
understand
said
how the
it
compass
was
works.
part of a new strategy.
Yep.
In addition, scavengers
I don't
report
see any
hulking
arrows. It's
individuals
just the one in
moving
the
around
middle.
Hidden Valley
Isn't that
after
just the way I'm
dusk, but
facing?
have been unable to identify them due to low visibility.
Yeah.
Those
HP
are
with a
our
bunch of
stories for
lines.
this hour. This is Mr. New
Yeah.
Vegas signing off. Just kidding.
Good speech.
I'm not going anywhere. My love for you is too strong.
Wow, he truly does
And
love
now,
me.
I'd like to play one of my very favorite song.
Facing towards the upwards arrow. How do I know where I'm facing? How do I know where I'm facing? Hey, Big Iron, let's go! The blinking arrow? I don't see a blinking arrow. I can only see about a third of the compass, by the way, because my taskbar cuts it off. So you can see more than I can. I don't see an arrow blinking. If it's at the bottom of the compass, I literally cannot see it. Because I have to play in window mode or it freezes. It's on the bottom, of course it is. I cannot see the compass. You're gonna have to direct me. She's right behind the shower. Okay. That's why I can't see it. Okay. They lied on his hip. Lady?
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
They lied on my hip. Oh no. Where are the bottles? Okay. Oh. Duh. Shadow sticky hands. Oh no.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
Good. Come on, that still hit it. Can you hide that task? Well, you're right, I can. That's a good plan, thank you. Oh. Oh. Yeah. No, do not lock task boy. Hide task boy, please. Where's the button? How do you do that? Oh, this is harder than it used to be. How do you hide it? Windows 10 is funky. No, it hasn't crashed. It hasn't crashed. I was trying to hide the taskbar. But, I can't. I don't know how to do it. What? What? This is ridiculous.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Crouching? Sneaky. Come on. Come on.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
Oh, I'm not good at aiming. I didn't figure it out on my hip
water supply
too.
anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it.
Come over to the side of the screen. That's true. You do that. Okay.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
I have one mod that reduces Hey, stop running! I can't run. I can't run. No, it's okay, Rip Patio. It'll be okay. I think. It's needed. Okay, fine. Okay, right click on the taskbar. Okay. It hasn't crashed, by the way. This is me. Right click taskbar. Automatically taskbar settings. Automatically hide. And this on mode. There we go. There we go. I fixed it. Okay, nice. I can see. Ah, there's the arrow. Okay. There it is. Okay, I wasn't just blind. Okay, I understand now. Why everyone thought I was stupid? There's a huge arrow right there.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out.
Gecko?
Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Where? See? Thinking.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Me? I'm scared. Scared. Scared? Where's the puppy? Scared? Oh, see something moving. Looking for a lizard, I guess. Carson. Am I in lizard territory? To be that big. I steal his meat. Hi! Oh yeah, baby! I don't even need one. Mine. I didn't expect them to be that big. Okay.
See? You're getting the hang of it.
Yeah?
There's 2 more wells that still need clearing.
I didn't get
You
scared.
come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Oni-chan. 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 I'm running out. Thank you, Lily. Now we have to try it. And your shadow very strong, very strong. Yeah, she just watched me scream like a baby and laughed. I'm running out. Thank you. Yes. Good. I will come
Shouldn't
with
take
you.
more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us.
Okay.
Come with me.
Will she stand there and do nothing? No. I'm not giving him my things. No, I'm not scared of a dummy lizard. What? Hi! Wow, this dog is OP. Yeah, you can do it, not me. Fine. And then I take everything. You get nothing. Yes. You do all the work. And I will read that I stole his egg. My egg. My egg. My egg belongs to me. Where did she go? Lady? Lady, come back. Please. She go over here? Where the arrow is? This one? Which arrow? Oh. Lady.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
So did you establish a reputation with a group of people in the wasteland? Whether that reputation is good or bad, you're finally somebody, and people associated with that group will start to react to what you've done. There are many different factions in the wasteland. You can develop a distinct reputation with each one. As you perform actions that benefit a group, you will gain fame. If the actions you perform harms a group, you will gain infamy. Your reputation with any given group is a measure of the combined total of fame and infamy that you've earned. The benefits and drawbacks of any given reputation depend on the group itself. You may receive discounts with more chance to provoke attacks from hired thugs, simply be treated differently. Well, though you'll initially start with a neutral reputation with any given faction, your fame and infamy will eventually push your reputations in different directions. You see all of your current reputations under the general section of your pit boy. Good reputation, smiling troublemaker, some good, a little bad. Good-natured rascal, good, a little bad. Accepted, liked, idolized. Soft-hearted devil, more bad than good. Dark hero, more good than bad. Mixed, some good, some bad. Unpredictable, and wild child. And then sneering punk, some good, some bad, a little good. Merciful thug, bad, a little good. Shunned, some bad. Hated, definitely bad. Vilified, most bad. Oh well. Well. Interesting.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble.
Nice!
One more thing I wanted to show you.
Bottle
Thought I
caps.
might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Okay.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard.
Yeah?
And I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse.
Okay.
Bring those on back to me and we'll get cooking.
Huh, I went to the schoolhouse, so... Haha, funny dog, I steal your things. Mine. Man, his head came off. That sucks, bro. Mine. You really not looting these? Hydrating. How are the kids drinking? No fire. No fire. No fire. And the rats push RD. Wait, no.
The flames of your passion. More news
Thanks,
for
game.
you. NCR Correctional Facility
Toilets
is
are
now
usually
under
better,
personal
okay.
control
Good to know.
following a successful
So if I shoot the
riot.
water
Locals
outside,
should avoid anyone who
do I
looks
die?
like they've done time.
Dog?
Also in the headlines,
Dog.
a package courier
I
found
kill
shot
you.
in the head near Good Springs has reportedly
Huh.
regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. Those were
Dog
tough
dead.
stories.
No, he's not. He's not dead.
Have you ever said you
Hey.
love someone when it
I shoot
wasn't
you.
quite true? Yeah, but you should.
Hey! Mate! Mate, dog. Dog. I shoot you. Head. Head. You dead now? Oh my god. This thing's indestructible. Okay. Holy shit. Can use multiple. Okay. Interesting. Super dog. What is over here? Where am I? I don't know if I want to go that far. Everything is a dog. It's a cat. Vicky and Casino. See the infamous couple's death car. Authentic memorabilia from the crime spree. Take exit 1T Ward Prim. Okay, I'm scared. Where do I go? This way? Peel them off, you can fast travel. Wait, not like that. Okay. Wait. Where? How do I do that? Well, map, zoom out. Ah! 나르호도. Thank you. You will absorb 1,000 radiation and die. Mine. 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 I don't know why I want those, but they're mine. Ew, I don't want to sleep that. I don't want to sleep that. What? You standing? Hello?
Everything all right? Until next time.
Goodbye.
Welcome back to the program. This
Just
is
see what you're up to, lady.
and I hope I'm not coming
So,
on too
she's
strong.
there. There's
I've got
something
news
here. What is that?
Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR
I'm gonna be
Rangers
so
expect
confused by the
redeployment
map in this
the near
game, I can
future.
tell.
One anonymous soldier said,
You have to navigate. Wait, I'm going back where I was. I'm so confused. Where's the place she wants me to go? Radiation is in fact not an epic way to get superpowers easily.
Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty.
Should I be collecting these random ass bottles? Is that a good plan? Of new markers? Yeah, but I don't know what they are,
So does Guy Mitchell, who's got heartaches by the number.
Where is the schoolhouse? Yeah, why would fiction lie? Yeah, I'm unironically terrified of radiation poisoning. Had the bug is I punch. I know, but I don't know where it is. That is a roller coaster. It's not that. It's north. Okay. Empty bottle road. Maybe. Las Vegas. Can I shut off the electricity? Does that even do anything? No, they don't appear to be connected. So, I'm terrified of radiation. Is one of the things that scare me unnaturally, just like robots. Again, this is an ideal game, I would say. I don't know. I've read a lot. When I'm scared of something, I read up a lot about it. Is that normal? Does everyone do that? Yes, I'm terrified of microwaves. Anything from the microwave. Keep it away. Yeah, it's normal. You gotta know enough about it, right? To defend yourself. So, I've read up about so many nuclear accidents. And terrifying things that have happened to people. Like that Japanese man who absorbed the most radiation anyone ever has, and they kept him alive for like 2 months in hospital even though he was begging to die. Basically as an experiment. See how long the body would take. It's terrifying. It's terrifying. I do not want to know this, but I know this. Yeah, and all of his cells die, so basically it started decaying because what radiation does is it just kills your cell production, so you can't make any more cells. So basically, the cells that usually replace themselves, you just die. Oh, the photos of him are not actually photos of him. I know exactly what you're talking about. There's some pictures that are rumored to be him. Of him like being held up in a hospital bed. It's really grotesque. And that isn't actually him. That's a burn accident victim. God, that scared me. That was debunked. It is not a picture of him. The man talking scared the shit out of me.
And now the news. The Black Mountain radio signal is
I
back.
feel my heart thumping in my chest.
Listeners say the new
No, I
programming
did not turn on the
is,
microwave to keep
less
myself warm.
broadcast,
Where am
more
I?
for
What is
weirdos.
this?
Also in the headlines, NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should
Prisoner
avoid
control?
anyone who looks like they've done time. Mojave,
This is a house?
no problems. Am I right?
Isn't that bad in this game? It's kind of annoying. I mean, it's years after the new play.
And a blue moon.
Hello, dog. What does the dog see? No dog house. Dog not have house? Which house belongs to the dog? I'm still lost. How dare you make this stream? Why would you do such a thing? It's never going to end. I'm staying far away. You wanna know what else I'm really irrationally terrified of? You wanna know what else? Sepsis. I'm terrified of sepsis. You can develop sepsis from a common cold. There is nothing you can do about it. And we don't really have a cure to it. So, there really isn't anything you can do if you get sepsis. I'm just wandering around. I'm feeling it. Just getting my idea of my surroundings. Yeah, sepsis is terrifying. we don't really have a cure for it or anything. Oh, there is a schoolhouse. So the only thing they can really do if you got sepsis is put you in a coma and keep cutting off more and more of your body parts until they hope that you'll not die. Is he sleeping? I won't interrupt him. Like, if you have sepsis, they'll cut off your arm. But if the sepsis keeps growing up your arm, they'll have to keep chopping it off higher and higher. And then your legs, and then your ears, and your nose. And that's if it doesn't just kill you. But a lot of people who get sepsis end up with no limbs. It's pretty scary. Sometimes they have to, like, take your face off and shit. Amputate your lips. Yeah, you're welcome. You now can experience my feel with me. Sepsis is terrifying. Ever find a cure for the Black Plague? No. It's just that hygiene is good enough nowadays. We really wish you didn't know. I'm so sorry. It's not my fault, okay? I know too much. They should add sepsis to every game. You can die, but it's a 0.0000001% chance. So yeah, every time I get a common cold, I get terrified that I'm gonna have sepsis. Wait, there's two of them. I shoot you. You are dead. Yeah, kid anime girl talks about diseases. I'm very interested in medical things because I think I would have been a good surgeon because my hands are small, so I can fit inside a chest. And also, I'm not squeamish at all. What am I looking for again? What was it that the lady wanted? She said it was around the schoolhouse.
Who is said to be
What do
Caesar's
I
top
want?
field commander. One
What
refugee told us the Legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in
Looking
full
for
view of
plants?
everyone. The Legate then ordered a tenth of his own force to
Can I
be killed by
suppose?
the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was
Plants?
and
Plants?
that's the news. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
No. Plant. I think she lied to me. I don't think there is a plant after all. Maybe she's just sending me off so when I'm stood here looking, she can shoot me in the head. And I'll never see it coming. She's trying to pull a fast one on me. I walked by it, of course I did. Compass shows. Yeah. Toko. Ah! These? No, not these. Them on those, right? What does she want? Man, her expectations of me are way too high. Ah! Okay. Hello, dog. Small dog. You had 2 phone calls today. Did they go well? Where else? Where is it? She wants me to go. Let's see. Depressing ones? Aww. Quests. Quests? A Brock root and a Xander root. Brock root. Okay. Did she say what that was? I forgot. Brock root. Please follow the map. Yeah. I'm sick. I'm running a fever. I keep getting hot and cold flashes. And my voice is really croaky. I don't have much control over my vocal cords right now. Or is it? What do the little arrows mean? The small ones, the baby arrows. What do those mean? Let me see. That is okay. I'm glad. Yeah. Wow, I stayed up all night. Shadow all night, huh? Doko. Ah! Can I shoot both? Ah! You are not dead, you are not dead. Why won't it let me shoot? AP is too low? What does that mean? What is AP? Oh. Eee, dog. Oh god, oh fuck, oh god, it's a real dog, I'm scared. Aha! Doko? Doko? Da 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 da. Oh god! It's right in my face. I loot the dog. He has nothing to offer the society. It's okay, me too. More dogs? Yeah! It's blonde. Buzzies? Buzzies? I shoot the buzzies. Yeah. I shoot you. Uh-oh, he's not dead. Uh-oh. No, no, no. No, don't throw things at me, Mr. Buzzy. No, thank you. No, thank you. I do not want it. Do not want. He's dead. He's dead. I kill him. I steal his meat. I kill you. I take your meat. I open your grave. Such a Shondo. Hello. Kill you. You are dead. You are dead. You die. Blech. Dead. I steal your meat. Such is the way of Shondo society. I get in a grave that I probably shouldn't do that. What am I doing here? Is this where I'm supposed to be? I steal your bottles and your cans. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but they're mine. Mine. And against littering. This is the Shondo Anti-Littering Society. Really says a lot about society. Hello. Wow, he's so ugly. I don't want to look at him. Uh-oh. No thank you. No thank you. Don't throw at me. No thank you. Uh-oh. He's flying away. He's shy. Shouldn't they fly? What am I looking for up here? I kill you. You are dead. I kill you. You are dead. Dead. We're dead now. No, do not throw you poopy at me. I do not want. You should be scared of them. That's not nice. It's not nice. Why would anyone do such a thing? Can I loot him? No loot. What am I doing up here? The arrow pointed me here. Why? Ah! Bye bye, stupid bug. Bye bye. Okay. That's nice. Very nice. Shadow questing. We are completing many quests. By many I mean one. One quest. Not so bad. The lady's over here, right? Jumping.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas.
Hi, the logical very real fact. Did you know that I'm shadow gaming?
Somebody.
Anything that I do is because I'm shadow gaming. Everything that I have ever done is because I am driven by the raw power of gaming. Everything that I've ever do is because I am powered by the raw power of shadow gaming. Don't you know I've beaten 2 bosses in Dark Souls? Not 1, not 0, 2. So go ahead, yourself.
The chief scientist at the plant vowed to fix the problem.
What is this?
Blaming it on an atmosphere of, quote, severe...
My venting can. Your trash is my treasure. I will take your cans. I will put them in my house. I will collect them. There's nothing you can do about it. You leave your venting can out in the open. It is not mine.
You never know.
You're lost again, baby. Do you think she just stands here forever if I don't come back? Mine. I empty. Mine. Mine. Shadow anti-littering service. I steal. I take. No littering. No littering! Littering bad! Littering bad. I take. It exists. It is now mine.
Let me see what you got.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
her watching me pick up everything she littered.
All right, now.
Maybe she'll understand she has a problem.
Healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Healing powder. Where? I make.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right
She's really
ingredients and the
teaching
right
me how to
know-how.
cook.
Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that's enough to get you started.
Hopefully.
I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me.
Huh.
Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers.
Mom?
She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Hey, I acquire mom. Shadow mom get. Free mom. It's free. Doesn't cost money to have mother. Mommy. Whee! Shadow boing. No boing. Mine? I take? No. Lame. Not mine. Yes, Blonde needs a mommy. She has a dad now. She needs a mommy. We're on a mommy mission. If you click right stick, you can pick things up. Things I cannot take. Like Marathon. We'll see. Okay. Move the tree.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you. And that somebody is me. I love you.
Huh.
And now the news. Patrons of the ultra-luxe
Interesting.
questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating
Steal
the
the hat.
fullness of its weight
Can I
list.
put it on?
Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant
Indiana
find the food
Jones.
appealing, but say many tables remain
A
empty.
red hat.
In addition, troubling news from Prem as merchants report
Nice!
large presence of armed unsavory
What is the
figures
button?
patrolling the town.
Damn, Blondo! Where did you find this?
This is Mr. New Vegas filling
Cover
in
my
for
bald head in
New
shame.
Vegas.
Milady.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next song
Milady.
goes out from me.
Blondo. Ah. Got the drip? Yeah. Blondo drip? Forgot how old that movie was. Indiana Jones. He's not like a million years old. Ah! Hello, friend. Easy Pete. He's a nice beard.
What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though.
He has an even better heart
Catch
than me,
up
and I
with
fear him.
Watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR.
NCR?
Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorner.
What is a Brahmin? I know the Bighorners are the big ugly dogs, right? Ugh. You were a prospector, like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging.
Ah, he's a dumpster diver.
Way I think salvage means it's broken.
With a fancy title. Makes
I look
sense.
for the good stuff. Guns, cameras.
It's a two-headed cow!
Good money in it.
Dog with two heads. Oh, you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Damn. What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not.
Ah, it's
Towns
cold.
like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants.
Makes sense.
Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover
The
Dam.
Californians, oh
The
no.
NCR beat them
Anything but the Californians.
Didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know.
You never
We've
know.
been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Scary. What's so important about Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
I've never played Elder Scrolls. What do you use the Bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly.
They make you pay taxes? No!
Lay down
Anything but that!
Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be
I paid
careful.
my taxes last night.
They can put up a decent fight.
It was not fun. Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something. But I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Aww. Goodbye.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here. like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
So, is there any normal sized bugs anymore, or are they all massive? Because that's kind of terrifying if so. Like, do you have normal sized ants just scuttling around?
Done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
Hey!
We'll keep that in mind. Now,
what do you want?
What is your problem? What's that you said about Ringo?
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory.
Those were the...
Decided
okay.
somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after...
Hey, no shooting. No shooting. Let's say I hope you take over this town? Is there a territory?
It is now.
I don't
Me
want
and
to do
the rest
that.
of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
No, that's not cool. What were you in prison for? Oh yeah, the prisoners we heard on the radio. I remember.
You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
I just need to know if I should watch my step around you.
Robbed some people.
Hey!
Burned some things. Killed a few guys.
What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
I don't want to help him take over. Tell me, what do you know about the Legion?
I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
It's a little barbarian. Tell me about the NCR.
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Know anything about Hoover Dam?
Never been there since the NCR.
Am I
got
winning?
troops all
I'm
over
not
it.
sure.
Must be pretty
Am I
important.
winning, everyone? Okay. I want to take over. Yeah. Hey.
well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you.
Mommy?
Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I overheard the argument. What's it about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come
About
after
a
him.
week ago. Where is Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally,
Him
I
as
hope
a
he sneaks out of
progressive
town one night and
body.
takes the powder gangers with him.
Power gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea.
Yeah.
There's a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. Alright.
Let's talk about something else. What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount.
A discount?
Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
Yeah, the hell no. So I help Ringo and Good Springs will like me, or what if I help the power gangers?
Don't know why you want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Okay. Trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though.
Yeah?
Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident. And it hasn't been working since.
Yeah. Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having
I
some
don't
kind of
care about your
argument
radio.
it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them.
Some of the dialogue options are so mean.
If that's the case,
Was it my
I can't
body
say I
count?
blame them for not wanting to go back.
I killed some bugs. I don't think I've killed any people so far. So why maybe I can fix the radio? True.
That whole area
Why
is
is that?
overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive.
Yeah, I killed some
which it
dogs.
could be for all I know.
Oh, so where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip.
The
Fella
strip.
wants to get there and avoid the 15. He'd have to go east.
Asshole.
Take Highway 93 up.
Want me to take a look at your broken radio?
Sure. The outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
A gentleman? Do you know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
Damn, he's racist against robots. You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very
He's
creepy.
racist. Robot racist. What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Oh, sussy. Yeah, how long has he been in the Goose Rings?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Yeah. Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
Anything interesting going on in the rest of Wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Yeah. Had dialogue with science. I know already there's some things that... Can you tell me about their using?
And all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them.
They dress up like Roman soldiers.
Far larger than the NCR lets
That's
on.
cringe. They'll literally...
Luck that the Legion hasn't
What is it
overrun the
called? What is
territory.
it called when you dress up and you want to pee? There is a term for it. What is it? What is it called? What is it called? LARP! They are LARPing! They are LARPing.
Be careful out there.
LARPing! LARPers. LARPers. Where is her radio? I wanna fix. Radio? Radio I fix. Hello?
Way too many strangers coming into town these days.
Racist.
Hello.
Hello?
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
Radio? Radio, please.
Be careful out there.
Behind Connor. Wow, an examination of the radio's internal components reveals that several parts and connections would pop loose when the radio hit the floor. It should be a fairly simple repair job to get it working in. I can't fix it. I'm sorry. My brain is not big enough to fix your radio. Damn, that sucks.
I was born in the wrong generation, so I will dress up like a Roman.
2100s kids would be like... Yeah, it feels like there is an eyelash in my eye. And I cannot acquire it. Ah, dogs, hello. Hello, dogs. Hello. Here's small dog. Small dog. Thank you a lot. Yeah. Now what? What are we doing? What are we doing? We gotta go save that guy at the gas station, right? Okay, shut up. I know. We gotta go save him. We're gonna go save him. Save how? List. No. Save. Show location. Okay. This one. Okay. 行くぞ. How would I rule a space empire? Very greatly. I would not be corrupt. Can I steal the mail? That's kind of rude. I shouldn't do that. Hello. Hello, man hiding. Loco. Where is he? Hello. Where is he? Does this place have a door? Oh.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
Hi, Ringo. I'm not an enemy if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all.
Okay.
We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a
Stranger
friendly game of
danger.
Caravan. You know how
Wow,
to
he
play?
wants to play games. You know there's a man called Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right.
Yeah?
I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I can handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you gonna do about them?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves.
Damn.
I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around and see who I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Okay. Sunny. Sunny. Loco. Dog lady. That's the dog lady, right? We must find her. Dog lady. Thought she was moving. Is she in here?
Howdy.
Oh, hi.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I'm gonna help Ringo take on the Powder Rangers. Power Rangers? Power Rangers.
Say no more. I'm in.
Just like that?
Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going
Power
to end up fighting
Rangers.
those guys one way or another. So I might as well get it over with.
Okay.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if
Go,
he handles
go,
the Ringo.
Power
But I know he's tight.
Rangers.
He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we're not exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy.
Yeah?
If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I
Yeah.
know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So
Okay.
if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
What is this, stim pack? Any ideas on how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Oh, I can do that. Would Chet be willing to give us his
Everything
supplies?
give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
Damn. How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite.
Is it drugs?
You'd have to
It's
convince him
drugs.
you know a thing or two about explosives before
No,
you
no,
hand
hold
it
on.
over.
Yeah, I'm a little short on cats. No. What do you do around here?
I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I
Oh,
can always
that's
find
why
a
you
buyer
want
for the hides.
you want finding
I
them?
also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions. and
Charisma
coyotes.
10.
Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping
You
in.
cannot get addicted to them. Thank God.
I'll be waiting.
Goodbye. Okay, we gotta find everyone else. Hello, 2D.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
I mean, she basically told me if I didn't, she'll hate me. You should help me take down the Powder Gang.
I was planning on sticking up for now, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you.
Nice!
Let me have a word with a few other
Speech
folks, and I'll see if I
100.
can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating.
Nice!
While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Yes, we're gonna call them the Powder Rangers. That's nice. What
Got
you
a
got?
special discount for you after what you done for us.
Discount. Cheers, she's a Volando fan. Where? Meh. Moonshine? Nuka-Cola, purified water, slots, squirrel stew, lots of alcohols. I do not want alcohol bad.
Be careful out there.
Hit it, Blando King.
Level 2! Yeah, nice! Nice! Well... Should probably up my guns a bit. Don't care about explosives. Oh, yeah. We're gonna up sweet. We're gonna up survival a bit. I think that's a good idea. Where am I Johnny? Wait, no! I don't mean to do that. I can repel her radio. How many skill points do I need for that? 20? Survival, yeah, I'm gonna be a cooking master. Let's up watering just a little bit.
You know, I tried to measure my charisma on a
Yeah.
biomatic vigor tester.
In combat, you do plus 10 damage against male opponents outside of combat. What? Lady killer. Holy shit. The intense training perk, you can put a single point in enemy special attributes. With the returns and perk, the bonuses. I'm gonna be a lady killer. I've already decided. I kill ladies. Is it pig?
Howdy.
Help me. Hey, you got dynamite. Help us beat the Powder Rangers.
Too dangerous. Wanna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it.
Yeah.
Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
Aw, man.
Yep.
He won't let me. I got no explosives.
Yep.
Sad.
New Vegas saying, I'm just no good without you. Hey, New Vegas, have you ever said...
No ladies but me. I kill them. I kill them. I kill the ladies. I beat women. Blondo beats women. Blondo is a woman killer. You are useless to me. No ladies. No ladies. Man, I don't know what to do because I feel fine right now. I don't feel sick right now. I felt really sick before and my voice feels less croaky now. Can I just take these? Mine. It is good, but now I don't know what to do about the... I'll just steal these, I guess. The radiation is helping. He just lets me steal his stuff. Okay. Hey, I just robbed you.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can
Thanks,
I do for
Dad. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give
That's
you
why you
what
let
I
me
can
steal
spare.
it. Yeah. Nice! Thank you. Thank you. Acquire
You
what?
take care now.
Oh, we did it. We did the optional mission. Yes, yes. Thank you, Doc. I get the drugs. Can I ask the dog for help? Do you think I can recruit the big dogs? His bum leg. Someone help? Hello?
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office.
My legs
I've
are
got
not
plenty
bum
of
legs.
supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the
Yeah?
miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for. Show me what you have for sale.
Can do.
Maybe I buy a gun. Rounds. I don't know what this means. I want gun. Gun, please. Okay, I'm confused.
Can do.
Wait, is that just ammo? Ah! Silence piece. I want shotgun. Shotgun. I want shotgun bullets, please. Bloody water, no thank you. Can I sell him my stuff? Any shotgun round, please? Shotgun shootout. Have a 9mm pistol, okay. What rounds is it? 20 guards? Slug? What is the difference? I buy those. No, I don't. Wait.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
I need supplies to fight the Peltigans.
Now just hold on. I never voted to
I
take
can't
on the
sell to him.
Peltigans. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Damn! At voted 25. Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra...
Shadow Charisma 1000.
And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
What makes the social channel inferior?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets. Can do.
Wow, okay. Take this. Take my meat. This. All of them. My bobby pins. No, I want those. Just take it all, bro. Take my leg. Nope. Oh no, don't take those. I sold my armor, I don't need it. Wait, no, what was that I sold? Cancel.
Can do.
Oh no, I didn't mean to sell everything. Meant this. What is the case? I don't know what most of this stuff is. Yeah? Where is my gun?
Who knows what the fates have in store from their vast mysterious sky. I'll try hard.
Oh, I don't want to sell that. Straight away as well. I don't need that. I will never sell my. No. I'll sell. When? How do I do it? No, I don't want to cancel. I want to leave. No, I don't want to do that. I keep selling things. How do I leave? I don't want to do that.
Another can do.
I don't know which button it is. Oh. I don't know how to sell things. And then it says cancel. Yeah, but if I exit, then it can't. It cancels it. I did it. Did I?
Thanks.
Okay. Cancel, I guess. I'm confused.
Take it easy now.
Okay. Okay. I'm not feeling so good, so I may wrap it up here. Yeah. Or at least switch back to chatting for a bit. Yes. I was feeling good a minute ago, but not so good now. Thank you for being patient with me. How do I close the game? I don't have a taskbar. Wait, I cannot close the game because I don't have a taskbar. Now what? Mate. I cannot close the game. Wait, there we go. Okay, I close it. Okay. What? My taskbar. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, I need to fix that. Okay, 1 second. No. Okay. Hydrological very real fact. Shadow gaming is the strongest substance known to man. Even sickness cannot stand in the way. Except maybe a little bit. My brain mushy. I'm sorry I didn't stream very long. I wanted to stream a lot longer today. Yeah, that was the plan anyway. But I don't know, I'm feeling funky. I don't feel good. I'm feeling all feverish. I think I'm gonna have to postpone tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, we talked about this towards the beginning of the stream. We had a bit of a discussion about it. And in the end, decided I should probably postpone it until next week. Yeah. Gotta drink water. I'll probably stream tomorrow, but... Oh, Gorilla. Depending on what I feel like doing. Yeah. Yeah. Gorilla stream. Yes. I don't know if I should be pushing myself because I'm feeling pretty ill right now after streaming for 3 hours. Which is not usual for me. Usually I can go about 5 without feeling worn out. 6 sometimes. And I'm feeling a little bit rough right now. Yeah. So maybe a potentially 12-hour endurance is not a good idea. Especially when my throat is scratchy. I probably shouldn't be singing. Yeah. Yeah. I will stream tomorrow, but not endurance, not the endurance. That will be a week tomorrow instead. I will postpone it by 7 days. Yes, we do it next week. That is the plan. I'm sorry if you're disappointed by that. I'm really sorry. I'm disappointed by it too. This whole time I've been thinking maybe I'll be okay for tomorrow. But I don't know, I don't feel good. I don't wanna get like 3 hours in and then be like dead. Yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint. I'll do my best to do something tomorrow. I'll do my best to think of something fun to do. Yes. I'll think of something fun we can do. And we will do the endurance next weekend. Yes. I'm sorry. Let me stretch. Shadow searching, shadow searching, shadow searching. Yes. Hearing you talk is what. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yeah. I'll do my best to get better very quickly. I'll probably do a gorilla scene tomorrow. Probably in the late afternoon. Yes. You won't get cancelled for canceling the 12-hour singing stream while sick. I hope not. So hopefully we can have a comfy hangout tomorrow. Instead, maybe. Maybe a chaos scene. A sick chaos scene. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just want to be in peak condition for something like that. I don't want to be feeling like I'm gonna kill over. I did not anticipate getting sick. But that's typically how these things are. My big events are cursed. I should know that by this point. Yes. And I don't want to wipe myself out for next week as well. Yes. I will heal quickly. No, you hear that? Car. Boom. ASMR doesn't push my voice at all, but I can't really do that randomly. Because, my house is not quiet. I cannot do ASMR just normally. Anytime, like when I'm streaming. Because my mic is a lot more sensitive than this microphone. My ASMR mic will pick up any noise in the house. And, there's a lot of noise going on that you cannot hear through this microphone. Every time I'm streaming. I need to silence my house, yes. I know you hear little bits here and there, but not like all the time, which is what it would be. You do not hear the war going on in the background. Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint you by being sick. I did not want to spend today being sick. Or this week. This weekend. Whatever. This was not my goal. My goal was to endure and stream. I was really looking forward to it. So that is why I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. Because I was looking forward to it too. I do love streaming. Yes. And I will be very sad if not. Yes. New Vegas crashed on you. That's no good. Raja, thank you for gifting us up. Thank you. And I'm sorry if I've been a little bit over energy. Less entertaining today. Yeah. Yeah, shadow sick. I will try and rest up and be back 100%. Yes. Strongest shadow. That is the goal. Yeah. Okay. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. I'm sorry I couldn't stream that long. I'm gonna wrap up here. Yes. I'm gonna go lay down. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm sorry again. I love you very much. Hopefully, I see you tomorrow. Pedro, thank you for the bits. Thank you. Thank you for coming today. I'm sorry if I was not in prime mood or prime energy and my voice is croaky and not doing so good, but better days will come. Better days. Yes. I will see you soon. Thank you for hanging out with me. As always, even though sometimes I'm feeling a little lower energy and not so good or whatever, you always come and cheer me on, so thank you. Thank you. I will continue to do my best. I will see you hopefully tomorrow, provided I don't like die. I will keep you updated, so check Twitter and Discord and stuff. Okay. I will see you all soon. And bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yes, yes.